To an I-Team investigation, it is something you never want to hear. There is a threat at your child's school, but it's happening more and more in the state. Here in Connecticut, teens are behind the majority of them. So what are the consequences? Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smank, went to find out.
We are now in lockdown.
What you're watching is body camera footage of a Windsor Locks police officer searching for an active shooter. It's October 2022, and a 911 caller says there's someone shooting inside the middle school, possibly 10 students shot.
Windsor Locks police, guys. Windsor Locks police. I know. Okay, just sit tight.
Stay right there, guys.
Sit tight.
It's okay, guys.
It's okay, guys. Just sit tight.
It's okay. No, you're good. You're good.
On that same day, at least a dozen schools across Connecticut went into lockdown on reports of active shooters. All turned out to be fake.
Good, clear.
Clear.
This is still happening. Since this school year started, police have investigated 52 of these incidents, prompting lockdowns, early dismissals, increased security, and police response. Waterbury police have investigated 6.
When you get a school-based threat, you know, the level of your awareness really rises. Many of our officers are parents.
Waterbury Chief Fernando Spagnolo says you have to treat the threat as real until it isn't. In Waterbury, most of the threats were posted on social media outside of normal school hours. All ended in arrests, with 8 students 16 and under now facing charges.
Most of them thought it was, you know, funny or joke, or, yeah, I mean, in some cases we surmised that they wanted to get out of school, but that was never confirmed. They don't understand that even though they're posting things on social media, they are still responsible for them.
The I-Team asked for juvenile court data from the state going back to 2022. We found 83 juveniles, kids 18 years old or younger, have been arrested for making threats or reporting false incidents. In a third of the cases, it was determined teens were eligible for what's called non-judicial delinquent supervision. They were put on probation and ordered into mental health or other services. 16 cases were either sent to a juvenile review board or given community service or other diversion.
Not all threats are the same.
Maureen Platt is the state's attorney for Waterbury. For kids, she says the punishment depends on the crime and the criminal history.
Is the threat a child, and I don't say merely, but merely saying, I hate this place, I'm going to come back and beat you all up? Is it a child that has found in possession of a weapon? Is a child bringing a knife to school?
She says in Waterbury, most juveniles are ordered to attend the state's school violence prevention program, a diversion program created in 2017 by the legislature.
This program stresses anger management. It stresses conflict mediation.
If completed with no problems, the charges are dismissed and removed from the record. Platt says it's effective.
These cases are almost inevitably the results of a cry for help. These children oftentimes are subjected to bullying. They are oftentimes come from situations in which perhaps they are being abused by someone, or occasionally they're children with mental health issues. I think we all know that unless we address the underlying cause of these problems, the incident can occur.
And that's why we've chosen this path of trying to provide more information in the curriculum with the school department.
Chief Spagnolo says the police are now working with the schools to get kids to truly understand what can happen.
They understand police are going to respond, investigators are going to respond. They could potentially lose access to electronics if they posted something on social media. Don't do it.
What the data doesn't say is whether any juvenile went to jail. Prosecutors say that typically only happens if a juvenile committed other crimes alongside the threat. The data did say prosecutors chose not to pursue 1 in 5 cases, but a judicial system spokesperson says part of that number could be cases transferred to adult court. Our investigation isn't over. Tomorrow, we'll tell you how much it cost you, the taxpayer, for police to respond to these calls. Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smank, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.